Guess what, guys? You probably have some hidden inches in your vertical jump right now at this very moment, all right? So no lie, you are just simply probably underperforming, all right? That's because you don't understand how to master the 3 phases of the vertical jump, all right? And that is exactly what we're gonna cover here, the 3 phases of the vertical jump, how you guys can master it to get some extra inches out of your vertical jump pretty much right now, okay? And on top of that, we're gonna hook you up some bonuses at the end, a couple things to do, and just a couple tricks of the trade that, again, we have learned over the years how to get some more inches out of your guys' vertical jump. The first thing we're really gonna lock in and understand for you guys is the overloading phase or the eccentric phase, okay? Because again, your muscles are like a spring, again, or more so like really like kind of like a rubber band. So the harder I can pull back on this, this band, the more loading it has, okay, then the more it's gonna be able to shoot out. So again, if I only come back so far, it's not gonna be that explosive, versus if I yank the band back and let it fly real quick, it's gonna shoot out and explode, okay? So same thing with your muscles. So the overloading phase is super, super important, again, because also your body will not, your muscles will not allow your body to produce the amount of force that it can't control. So what that simply means is that if you can't absorb all this force that's coming down, it's gonna limit how much force and how high you can essentially jump. So again, this is a super phase to get it nailed and locked down, all right? So now how we're gonna do that? We are simply gonna stand with your hands up, reaching up over your head, and then what you're gonna violently do is, again, snap down like you're trying to break a broomstick over your guys' thighs, okay? And when you're coming down, you should feel all that force really shake through your core, and you should feel it stop and come to a halt at the bottom. So your abs should feel tight, and it should feel like a giant ripple kind of come through your hips, your hamstrings, your legs. So that's phase 1, the eccentric phase. The faster you come down, the faster you can come up. Phase number 2 for you guys is going to be the amortization phase, or kind of like the isometric phase. So again, you're going to feel like you never stop, but there has to be a brief moment where you have a small phase where it's absolutely static and nothing is moving, and that is the isometric phase at the bottom. So this is when you're all the way at the bottom, and then that brief second where you start to reverse and fly up. And the key to this phase is to pretend that it's not there. So we want to minimize our amortization phase, or again, our isometric phase where we're not moving, because that's when our force is going to dissipate. Because again, we want to generate as much force as we can pretty much in the smallest amount of time to maximize your jump, okay? So make sure we try to minimize that phase. And the way that we're going to do this, guys, is the fact that when on our loading phase, on our eccentric phase, so on the way down, I'm already thinking of what's coming next, and that is the reversal of this motion, okay? So as I'm coming down hard, I'm still coming down, but as I'm already started my descent, I'm thinking going up. And so what this is gonna help you do, get that rapid response just like that rubber band flew, very minimal time in between the muscle contractions. Third phase you guys are gonna master is the overcoming phase, or again, our concentric phase, when we're coming off the ground, flying up, all right? So a couple things you guys wanna think about with this. We're already loading super hard. We're already thinking about ripping our hands back up. But now what you guys want to think about, a couple things that we can really get more out of this phase for you guys, is number 1, we really want to focus on pushing through your big toes, okay? Because that's going to kind of ignite the whole backside, the whole posterior chain, your glutes, your big, powerful hip extensors, so you guys can have a higher jump, okay? And then part number 2 about that is that you guys really want to reach and make sure you're going up. So a lot of guys lose inches because either they're reaching up out in front of them, so their hand's a little bit too forward, which is going to cause you to drift a little bit horizontally, so produce force that way, when we're really trying to go up. So we can't emphasize enough that make sure you guys are getting up, and really reaching, so your arm should come all the way up past your ear, and you should extend as much as you can, okay? So this is going to help you maximize more so your vertical jump and get a couple more inches out of it. 121.6. You guys got the 3 phases mastered now. Now let's give you some bonus stuff, a couple little hacks, or simply just good coaching cues that are going to help you get some more inches out of your vertical jump. Because again, we don't want to hold anything back. We're coaching you guys up, all right? So first thing we want to do is we want to focus on stretching your hip flexors a little bit, okay? Because something that can be limiting your reach is some tightness through the front of your body. So mainly through through the hip flexors if we can't get full hip extension out of the jump, meaning if we end up getting stopped a little bit short, again, our muscles will prevent our power output essentially. So we want to focus on hip flexors a little bit, but also your lats, because when you guys go up to reach, if your lat is tight, it connects all the way from the back of your shoulder down to your hip bone. So if we can't increase that distance, then that's going to limit us a little bit. So in between vertical jumps, this is what to do. I want you guys to do a hip flexor stretch. So again, knee on the ground, squeezing your glute gently back there. Also reaching with the side bend. So that's stretch number 1. Again, do 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds. Stretch number 2 is going to be for your lats. So you guys can grab a pole or something, and then we can do it on the ground. There's a bunch of different variations. But anyways, you want to stretch your lats out. So again, reaching up overhead, and then you even do a little bit of a side bend to increase the distance from the hip to that shoulder, okay? This is gonna help that muscle relax a little bit so you can get a little bit more push out of the bottom of your guys' vertical jump. Bonus number 2 for you guys is when you're doing your vertical jump training is to give your guys' self a target, okay? So what I mean by that is something to aim for, so something to reach, something to swat at, something to get up. And again, preferably it helps if you have something directly overhead or maybe just in front of you, so that way you're getting up, 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 and not, again, out, 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 where you're going forward. So give yourself something target, maybe something barely out of reach, or if you guys don't have something to reach for, or just make sure you're doing it with a friend to make it competitive, because again, that's gonna bring out competitive nature where you're trying harder, it becomes automatic, you're not thinking about it, and when you're not thinking about it, good things happen if you wanna be a faster, powerful athlete, and you can just let your body do what it needs to do. Alright, so now you guys will be some vertical jump ninjas up in here, or I should say kangaroos maybe, because they jump, yeah, I don't know. But anyways, so now go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, because again, we're gonna keep more material like this around speed, strength, and power coming your guys' way. Also, make sure you download your free workout that we put together for you guys. It should be in the description if you are on a mobile device. Otherwise, there should be a box around here. So make sure you guys hit that, grab that free workout, because again, we're gonna hook you guys up. So Josh from Athletic Preparation. Thank you guys so much for taking a second to check out the video. It really means a lot. But again, we know that training doesn't stop there. So what we do, we put together a free 4-week actually workout program and template for you guys revolving around speed, strength, and power. So it's really designed for athletes, or if you just simply want to train like an athlete and look like an athlete, then this is for you. So there should be a button over here. Go ahead, click that to download your free workout. If you're on a mobile device, there should be a link down here in the description, just athleticpreparation.com/free workout. So you can go hop over there, just toss your email in there, and I'm gonna send you that workout to you guys instantly so you can start putting into practice what we've been learning and teaching you guys, okay? So go ahead, hop over there. Before you do, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, because you know we're gonna keep some more stuff coming your guys' way. And again, we wanna hear from you. So if you have topics, speed training, strength training, how to be a more powerful athlete, we wanna hear from you, so go ahead and click, put those down below, and we'll holler at you guys next time.